Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Bustos and I'm the founder and owner of Bustos Family Law. Me and my team of attorneys and paralegals are passionate about guiding our clients through difficult times into their brighter future. As many of you know, our passion is helping our clients through their divorce and child custody cases. Now that we're in the middle of a pandemic, and we have been for, it feels like forever, but really has been 2 years plus, a lot of clients are coming and they're asking questions about what it might be like should they disagree with their co-parent about whether or not they should vaccinate their child. Now, the FDA has recently approved vaccines for children 5 and up to fight COVID-19, and it's been approved on an emergency basis. That approval might be extended to children between 6 months old to 5 years old. So with that question, a lot of parents want to know, who's going to make this decision if I don't agree with my co-parenting partner? And that is a really, really good question. In Texas, a lot of times there are agreements that can be made between the parents, and that's what we really, really hope for, is that you and your co-parent can work things out. But should you not be able to work things out, there are court orders that will allocate rights and duties and tell each parent what they're allowed to do and not do with their child. Sometimes one parent is given the right to make the decision by themselves. Sometimes they have to consult with their co-parent. And sometimes they can only make decisions if, both they and their co-parent agree. So what does that mean? There are a litany and a whole list of rights and duties that exist in the Texas family law world. And if you really want to look it up, you can check out the Texas Family Code. It will list out all the rights and duties that exist. There might be some that could be added in, but usually there's a pretty standard framework that comes with it. With that standard framework, there is usually routine medical and dental care that each parent is given the right, and in fact, they're given the duty to care for their child while their child is in their possession. That is routine care. If they need to go to the doctor, if they need to get, some kind of medicine to help with, like maybe they need an antibiotic or things like that. If the child is in your care and your child needs some kind of medical or dental help, you got to go help your child, and you got to go take your child to the doctor so that your child can be safe and healthy. Now, there is a special carved out duty of invasive medical decisions. And this is a really curious area of the law because the Texas Family Code actually does not define what an invasive medical decision is, but it is one of those rights and duties that a parent could be awarded solely or, may have to consult with the other parent. So since the Texas Family Code does not define what an invasive medical procedure is, there's been some litigation on the subject. And recently, a Dallas appellate court has determined that we're going to look at the definition of an invasive medical procedure and go to the Texas Health and Safety Code. And what the Texas Health and Safety Code actually says is that an invasive medical procedure is surgical entry or, number 2, repair of major traumatic injuries. What that does not include is vaccines. And so vaccines are typically included as routine medical care. However, if that is something that you really, really want to discuss and you really, really want to define, you can discuss that with your lawyer, and maybe there can be an additional agreement outside of your typical court order that authorizes one parent to make those decisions. Ideally, though, we want you to make those decisions with your co-parent because co-parenting is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life and the rest of your children's lives. So it's something that I would really, really recommend that you try to work on a healthy, positive relationship with your other parent. Now, that's all we have for you today, and we hope that you tune in next time and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.